Hello, it is Thursday, and my name is Araya Anra. I am a psychic medium, energy healer, angel channel, intuitive reflexologist, and one of my favorite, most passionate things is working with the dragons. That's one of the pieces that I bring to my energy work, and they've been around for me since about 2003, 2004 is when they started. I've told the beginning stories of that in chapter 1 and 2 over the last couple weeks. And today I got a feeling to address energy downloads. I have had clients this week that have been getting major energy loads. So we're going to talk about that. Feel free to post questions that you have. If I don't see them live or you're on the replay, I do always respond to comments. And then if you do catch the live or even on the replay, please hang out till the end. I'm going to be offering some time slots for discovery calls if you've been wanting to connect and see more about my work or what we get to do together. So, energy downloads. Essentially, when you are moving through things, breaking through things, releasing things on a soul, energetic, physical body level, as we heal, old density energy moves out. You are ready for an expansion, you're ready for new growth. And as we do that and we invite, I like to fill that space there because it does actually make a vacuous space in the soul. Hi, Kara. There's an empty place that you can fill with any energy you want to. I, in my journey in the last few years, have started really focusing on calling in Mother, Father, God's divine love into that space. Because for me, that is how we actually will eventually reach at one with God. The natural love path versus the divine love path. Lots of information on it out there. So I won't go into that now, but that might be another live at some point. But filling that space with the highest vibrational love possible. And so when I'm working with clients, or even in my own journey, as I'm experiencing shift and transition and a movement forward, quite often we are ready for a higher vibrational frequency to be held both in our physical body, our energy bodies, on a soul level, in the auric field, so on all levels. And what starts to happen is what we feel or call an energy download. And so just like on a computer, when you're downloading a file of information, you click download, I want that on my hard drive. A stream of information starts flowing, it comes into your hard drive, and then you're able to save it and use it, and at least your computer is, right? It's very similar. So you can actually experience and feel what it feels like is something that for someone who can feel energy, usually people that can't feel energy might feel heat or cold in the body. But there's definitely a sensation of getting sort of dizzy, off balance, not really sure why you feel so lightheaded. And when you're an energy worker and you can feel it, there's actually this almost like you're in a river, where you're in a river and it can be very dense feeling just because of the volume of it coming in. And I say that just because it's been so present this week. In a lot of my client sessions recently, they've been moving through some big stuff. And the dragons are very present right now. There's a lot happening with them, and they are ready, for those that are ready, to receive from them some huge pieces. And the dragons, when they download, specifically are working with your crystalline energy matrices in order to anchor your crystalline light body, which there's a lot of information on out there too. Might be another topic one day. But to anchor that into the current body that you're in. So taking on more frequency, taking on a higher vibrational place, that you've released all this more dense stuff, and you actually, in all the soul planes beyond the physical earth, the delineation and the differences between them, whether it's first dimensional level realm or all the way up to the 22nd octaves and higher, and dimension and octave to me is the same thing, essentially. And there are, even within those, different levels of existence and experience. And if you're of a very high vibration, which, like the angels, are well all of the 7th and above, even the ascended masters are in the 6th octave of that, because they haven't turned and embraced the angelic realms and God as part of the journey. So even the Buddha has this incredible experience of bliss and happiness in the sixth. So there's a very high vibration, even in what we would call the lower realms that are in the first 6 levels, right? So above that, I mean, as far as I'm aware, there's at least 22 levels, if not more. I do experience dragons that come from at least the 22nd. I know there's people out there doing geobiology, which is a practice in France that's very common, and they're experiencing 25th dimensional wavelengths, let's call it. So within those planes, there's different levels. So if you're on a certain frequency, you can drop down and go into other realms as assistant to or experience with people or spirits in those places. But if you're of a lower frequency, not that it's good or bad, lower or higher, there's no judgment being made there. It's just where everybody's experience is and where they're on their journey of expansion. So you cannot go to a higher vibration place because your field can't handle it. But the higher vibrational frequency beings can actually drop down and drop their frequency in order to interact, which is how we get a lot of spirit interaction with the earth planes and with all of the people that are here on the planet in earthly bodies, because we are one of the most dense frequencies. But as you expand and as we awaken to our light worker self, and we are moving forward with that, we're able to take in more frequency. And so that's what these downloads are about. They are incoming, they're like a river flowing in, and it takes a lot of adjustment. It takes being able to drink a lot of water, fluids, flush toxins and things out of your body, and any of the energy release that you just had in order for this to come in usually needs a couple days to really move out fully, so treating yourself well when that's happening. But it does move you into a different place, and it can be an experience where for a couple of days you actually even feel like you're almost floating above the earth, and it's just getting you used to, you have to get used to a new norm, so to speak. You've released so much and moved into a different place that you actually have to get used to a new way of being in your body because of that new vibrational place. So that's mainly what I wanted to share about energy downloads. If you haven't heard of that, or transmissions, transmissions are a similar sharing of frequency, but rather than coming from the spirit plane directly into you on a healing table, it can, or even remotely, because most of my sessions are done remotely with people, even if it's not coming directly, transmissions are a very similar thing where the healer can actually, with you in another location, send it through to you. And you might see a lot of healers out there that offer transmission work in order to bring a specific frequency in for something you're working through, that a group is working through, what a group is trying to activate. So just explaining that terminology for people today is sort of what my main goal and focus was. I would love questions if you guys have any, and even on the replay. So let me know. And then, as I did mention before, I would love to work with you. I'd love to let you know, hey, Nikki, I'd love to let you know that I'm going to have room on my schedule next Tuesday morning, and I'm going to make some room on Wednesday morning for anybody that has been wanting to do a discovery call with me to find out about working together, see if we're a good fit. So please feel free to message me or comment below so that I can message you back if you're interested in that. And if you have any questions about working with me, I would absolutely love to connect on that. Nikki, since you're just joining in, if you have any questions about energy downloads or transmissions, I just covered a bit of information, but I'm happy to answer since you just popped on late. Otherwise, I'll just leave you to the replay, my love. And I think that's going to be it for today then. Fantastic. Well, have a wonderful day. Please feel free to message me if you would like information about working together, or if you have any questions at all about what an energy download or even an energy transmission looks like or feels like. Have a great day. Bye.